What's up, desktopers? Xavier Wills here for Desktop Bodybuilding, and we are back for another video and a contest wrap up of the 2023 Masters Mr Olympia Live. We've got Max Charles on the left, who placed in second. We've got Phil Clahar on the right, who placed in third place. And then we have our winner of the first Masters Olympia in many, many years, and a two-time Olympia champion now, won it in the 212s, now wins it in the Masters, Kamal Elgargni in the middle. And I understand for sure why Kamal won this contest. People seem split online, and I have a few reasons as to why that might have been, and who I had winning each pose as well, broken down in detail. And I'll give you guys the other placings as well of who placed where. But let's go pose by pose and break this one down with a little bit of one of the call outs that we got to see. So in the front double bicep, I actually had Kamal narrowly. Then we headed into the front lat spread. I probably had Kamal, maybe Max Charles on that one in the front lat spread, with Phil Clahar finishing in third. This is from prejudging as well, by the way, guys. And then into the side chest. Now, I thought the Max Charles looked awesome on the side chest, looked really big. I don't know why the other guys were hitting side triceps there. It was meant to be a side chest, but I probably had Max Charles on that side chest. But Kamal looked really good. Also, Phil looked massive. Very, very close. It's hard to make a clear distinction. Let me know who you guys had winning in the comments as well. Back double bicep. Now, this is one where I clearly gave it to Kamal. He's just cut from stone. He was just really, really crisp. But Max Charles made some huge improvements on his back double bicep. So shout out to Max Charles for making those crazy, crazy improvements to the back double. Rear lat spread, I had to have Phil Clahar, the man in the middle there. I just thought he was just too wide at the back. Even though his conditioning wasn't quite to the level of the other guys, still very damn impressive. And then they head into the side tricep, I believe. And I had Max Charles on that one. You probably don't have to believe me because I did go to those two guys. But you can see Max Charles even on the variation there. Looking crazy, but he looked great in both variations of that side tricep. Then from there, I believe they head into an ab and thigh, which I also have Max Charles winning. So yeah, he looks very crazy there. But none of these shots, Kamal falls way behind. I mean, he has some shots like the front double, the back double, maybe even the front lat spread, where I have him winning reasonably convincingly in some of those as well. Most muscular, that's where I have. Unfortunately, Max Charles is getting hurt a little bit there. Every time he had a good shot, they panned away from it. But as you can see, Max Charles on the right there looks absolutely crazy. And Phil Clahar probably have the best lighting there of the group of guys. Now, I'll go through and give you guys some of the guys that finished outside of that top three, at least anyway. So we'll get into it. Now that's the top three call out. Photos by Moray Photo as well. So shout out to him. It's Michael Lynn. Rusty Jeff is there. Fred Smalls. Now, Fred Smalls finished in that fourth position. He's actually compared at the finals in with the top three as well. Looked really, really damn good. Back double bicep was insane. Best condition I've ever seen Fred Smalls in, and one of his best ever packages. So shout out to Fred Smalls. He looked way, way better than he looked, I think it was 3 weeks ago. Was it at the Chicago Pro? Whenever it was. I think it was about 3 weeks out of his contest. So shout out to Fred Smalls for bringing his all-time best. And then Ken Jackson finishes in 5th place. I thought he looked awesome. This photo probably isn't an equal representation of how good he was. I thought he was really, really damn good. So shout out to Ken Jackson, because I thought he brought one of his best physiques to the stage too, and his conditioning was really good. Looked pretty damn good from the back and the back double bicep as well. Aesthetic physique. And actually, before prejudging, he shaved his beard, and he might have even got a haircut too. He looked like a million years younger. It was crazy. He's got like a super baby face under there, under a grey beard. So changes that age dynamic dramatically. And we have some HD footage here as well, courtesy of Moray Photo, where you get to see these physiques look a lot more crisp. And you can sort of see the detail there from Kamal Elgargni. Now, I was saying a little bit earlier why people may have had Max Charles actually winning this contest. Also, guys, get in the comments if you are watching live. This from Lee Carmichael. No way Josh was out of the top 10. Maybe he didn't come back for finals. Possibly. Yeah, I don't know if there's 10 guys up on stage or if there's 9. We'd have to wait and see. But one reason why I think potentially so many people had Max Charles winning this one is because the photos that went up from Moray Photo, which got shared all around online on IG and everything, I'm sure, and obviously was featured in videos like mine, is because Max was taking a little bit of, I suppose you'd say he's doing the smart thing and out angling these guys a little bit. So he's stepping a little bit further forward on stage. Now, you can't do it, obviously, in a posing, individual posing thing like this. So you can sort of get a better representation. Also, I don't think they zoomed in anymore for the shorter guys in these ones. So the guys should be scaled correctly, which makes it a lot easier to compare these guys, unless one of them standing closer on stage, which I think Max actually is a little bit here as well. So he's always working the angles. And I think Kamal actually is too. So they're probably actually out angling in these individual videos slightly too. But yeah, you can sort of see the quality of the muscle there from Kamal Elgargni. But anyway, guys, if anyone has any comments going out the door, let me know. Oh, we've got a few coming through straight away. I'll quickly get to those before I wrap this one up. Damn, Kamal beat Phil. That's crazy. Props, man. Props, man is ageless. He's ageless. Shouldn't you mean? Yeah, absolutely ageless. Kamal's about to turn 51 years of age. I'll play this video as well while we're discussing it. Who won wellness? That was actually on yesterday. I don't have the name in front of me right now. Sorry, Kurt Warner. Wayne McKay says Kamal's quad sweep is so much better when he does not have to diet down to make 212s. Well, he actually didn't do 212s here. So I think it's more of an age thing. He's about to turn 52. Like, the dude looks crazy. There's not many guys that compete into their 50s that look anything like this. So he's just an absolute freak of nature, like a Dexter Jackson. Just continues to sort of, I think he's sort of past the point of getting better, but he has gotten better since the Arnold Classic, which is earlier this year. So shout out to Kamal Elgargni for bringing his best, I'd say, since last year's Olympia, something like that. So shout out to Kamal Elgargni. But anyway, guys, if you want to check out these videos more, you can obviously rewatch this video or also check out Moray Photo on IG. He's done all these videos and has a ton of photos as well. So shout out to him and shout out to the Masters Mr Olympia. And I will just say one thing. I think it was a pretty damn good comp. Jake Wood, awesome for bringing it back, putting his money where his mouth is. There's, I think, $227,000 given away in prize money this weekend, which is great. Not sure how much Kamal weighed. Just saw that question pop up live. No idea, actually. But it's awesome that he's giving away his prize money. I'd love to see, obviously, more of these guys that are 40 plus, that are the top guys in the world, doing this contest. You know, like I think Brandon Curry's 40 plus now. Obviously, we've got guys like Jay, you've got Phil Heath, you've got Kai Green, you've got all these names, and there's a ton more out there as well that are 40 plus. I think even Big Rami's around that 40 years of age or getting close to it at this point. So we could see so many more guys in this. And if they position the show at a different time of the year, maybe offer a little bit more money, we could see a phenomenal lineup, which has huge interest. Which, you know, I've got to say his top 3 was pretty damn good, but I'd love to see it grow and get even better where we're getting, you know, all these guys plus another 3 names. So we have like a stacked top 6, top 7. And I've got to tell you, Fred Smalls was pretty damn good in 4th and Ken Jackson was pretty good in 5th. So maybe a stacked top 10 next time around. But I will say the only critique I have on this show is why would you put the Olympia logo, which is bronze? It doesn't look as bad in these HD videos, these 8K ones, because there's depth to the video and you can sort of decipher. But even still, why would you make the logo straight behind them and make it the same color as the bodybuilder? It's like when they put the Olympia statue behind them on the Olympia stage. I find that to be insane. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe to Desktop Bodybuilding. Click the notification bell button. That way you'll be notified of every video that goes up from myself, Xavier Wills at Desktop Bodybuilding. And Jay did not take his shirt off. And I think it was, if you're watching it, you're like, yeah, it probably wasn't the time to do it, to be honest. So yeah, shout out to Jay. But anyway, guys, that's it for me. My name is Xavier Wills. This is Desktop Bodybuilding, and we are out.